Hey, what's up, DIYers, Mike Boards with the Mike Boards channel. Thank you for watching. We are working on my parents' outboard cowl, and we are going to install a brand new oil quantity sight view lens and seal. Let's get started. Making our way to the workstation on the other side of the jet ski trailer, which you see right here. You can see the cowl to my parents' 40 horsepower 3-cylinder Mariner outboard motor. Next project, rebunking our jet ski trailer as well as reupholstering a seat for a 1995 Sea-Doo XP. That'll be fun. Links down below. Let's take a closer look at the cowl. Making our way around the jet ski trailer, and DIYers also scrolling above right now as well as down below in the comments and description will be the video link that takes you directly to the full project of removing the old, faded, cracked, and needing to be replaced decals and installing new decals as you see here. We removed the old decals. Long story short, we dropped it off at a professional detail or paint shop. They stripped it, primed it, repainted it, clear coated it, and we got it back and put the decal on. Next, what I did was spun the cowl 180 degrees. We've got additional decals on the very front. As you see, Mariner, again, 40 horsepower. And we've got two cutouts in the cowl itself. The circle is for the oil tank cap, and the rectangular cutout on the front portion of the cowl is for your oil tank quantity or oil quantity sight view. And an acrylic lens and seal go there. We are going to install a brand new OEM part. Making our way up to the workbench, I have unpackaged all of the parts, 4 parts total. As you can see, we've got a rubber seal. We've got the acrylic lens itself, as you see there. And to lock that in place, we've got an aluminum or metal plate and lock washer. We're back looking at the cowl, and DIYers, before we install this brand new seal, I just recommend taking a good view of the overall condition of each side. As you see, this side looks pretty good. However, the opposite side has a few imperfections. You can see one of them right there. A little gash, and then a little tab sticking out right there. See that? And I want those hidden. So what I'm going to do is install that side first into the slot, and both of those imperfections will always be hidden inside the cowl. However, continuing on, no need to lubricate the rubber seal at this point. I basically come in when I do this, and you've got a little slot. Just put the slot inside, and you can basically just run it down and press it in place. Come up to the top, just go slow, be precise, and sink it into the gap as shown here. From here, let's head back up top to the workbench and get some gear lube to lubricate this rubber seal, because it will be very, very difficult to install that acrylic lens into this rubber seal without that seal having some lubrication. We are using gear lube, SAE 90. Back to the cowl, and here is all the lubrication I used, just a fingertip, and I'm going to lubricate this portion of the seal. Again, this is going to help that acrylic lens just slide into this rubber seal and insert much more efficiently. The last thing you want to do is force that acrylic lens into this rubber seal without lubrication and break it. Not good. However, directing our attention to the acrylic lens, and you've got this little slot here, as you see. And on the opposite end, a little tab or probe. And that is what that aluminum plate and lock washer seat onto inside the cowl to hold it in place. However, this little slot right here, that is the bottom part. We're coming in and just sliding it down carefully, as you see, and pressing the acrylic lens in. Coming inside here, pulling up on the rubber seal. From here, I'm just carefully ensuring that the entire seal all the way around is properly seated. And on the back side, ensuring that the seal is still tucked around and grabbing a hold of the cowl itself. In other words, that seam in between the front portion rubber and backside rubber is properly seated. And if that looks good, we'll carefully flip the cowl upside down, go inside, and secure this entire piece with that aluminum plate and lock washer. We've made our way to a location where I feel comfortable setting the cowl on. Last thing we want to do is scratch it. Coming inside. Camera in position and grabbing the small aluminum plate here. And each side is the same. Just slide that on. As you see here, On the acrylic lens itself, you've got two little tabs, one on each side. Make sure the aluminum plate is underneath each of those tabs. From here, grabbing the lock washer, and the portion of the lock washer that has the indent, that will go on first. And basically coming in and pushing it on. Sorry, I'm getting in your way. Give it some friendly inward pressure, as you see right there. Coming up top and to a close view, as you see the acrylic probe sticking through the lock washer and the aluminum plate, properly seated underneath each of the tab on the lens itself. At this point, I've returned the cowl to the plywood platform that I rested on, and our brand new acrylic lens and seal for the oil sight view and quantity of the tank is installed. It's now time to head back to the lake and return the cowl to the outboard motor.